Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the team selection for game week 15 already. Wow, we've had 3 game weeks in such a short period of time. Not much time to, have too much thinking or analyze into it, but we're gonna jump straight into it. I am on the back of a red arrow finally after 4 green arrows. I said finally like that was a good thing, but yeah, it was expected, but it wasn't the worst red arrow. But we move on. I mean, it was midweek, a lot of benching that I wasn't expecting. This game week, pretty interesting. Some people had very good game weeks who had a lot of differentials, but we're going to jump straight into it and look, not waste any time, because game weeks are coming thick and fast. And this is the team. We're going to go to the fantasy app over here. Go to fantasy. As you can see, I'm on 58 points, which is exactly like the average, but it was a red arrow down to 112 from 75k, or just under the 75k. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll show you the team very quick. Don't have time really to just do the game week review because of the deadlines that we've had. 3 game weeks in the space of a week. Wow, interesting. But yeah, David Raya, Arsenal kept a clean sheet. Very good. Disappointed Gabriel didn't start, wasn't even on the squad. Not only I would govern the clean sheet, but probably another attacking return, because wow, they were so dangerous in corners. Again, Arsenal, there's just no stopping them from corners. They become a set piece of C, or Stoke Arsenal as they're calling them. And then Van den Berg came from the bench with 1 point instead of Gabriel. Yeah, not much to say. Ain't Nori, another disappointing for Wolves as well. Very disappointing performance. This is their second loss in a row by 4 goals. So they lost 4-2, Bournemouth at home. And they lost 4-0 this time for against Everton. Konsa, Aston Villa played decent. They dominated Brentford. I think it was still the best choice to start, but they conceded a goal, just that one goal, which ruined my clean sheet. It is what it is. Yeah, what can you expect? I mean, defense has been pretty good for me lately, even though I have a cheap defense, so I can't complain too much. We'll move on. On midfield, this is the other problem that went against me. I captained Palmer instead of Salah. I had the captaincy initially on Salah, and then I was like, yeah, Palmer. I was way more convinced, because it was not only was playing Southampton, but with the rest and everything, and I just felt like he had a high ceiling for this game, and so yeah, I'll take it again. It's not that he didn't return. Could have been worse. Could have blanked. So Palmer with 14 as captain. Salah 18 though. Whoever captained Salah, wow. I would have definitely been in the green arrow if I had captained Salah, I feel. And then Buemo, another disappointing performance. I'm still going to keep him in my team because it's just, I don't know who to sell it for. And his fixtures are not getting any better. And he's had now 3 blanks in a row. And even before that, he had an assist and then another blank. Yeah, I don't know. It's becoming a sell more and more in Buemo. And he's decreasing price as well, losing his value that we all invested in. And then Saka, again, I thought he got an assist when Saliba scored, but it was not Saka. It was actually Thomas Partey who returned the ball inside the box, and then Saliba scored. So yeah, a bit disappointed with Saka. But what can you do? I mean, they were playing Man United. It wasn't like an easy game. Man United set up very well, actually. In the first half, it was a pretty boring game, and Arsenal just didn't look well. But in the second half, yeah, the set piece of C came good again. And then Rodgers came off the bench for Nicholas Jackson, which is what I said. I didn't want to make any transfers because I was happy with having Rodgers as my first sub. If, in case one of them, I suspected that Nicholas Jackson actually is going to miss the game. There were rumors on Twitter, or the guy from Fantasy Football Scout who does the lineup prediction, he predicted Nkunku to start for Jackson, which is what happened. And his reason was that, they're playing Tottenham. Jackson is on 4 yellow cards, don't want to risk it, and they can, they have enough firepower to deal with Southampton with Nkunku, which again turned out to be true because they beat them 5-1. But no Jackson. Rodgers came with 8 points. Very happy. Didn't even expect it, but that's why we have the bench. That's why you need a good bench. And then the disappointment, the attack in general. So I had the front 3 of Solanke, Cooney, and Jackson. Jackson didn't start, as I said. Solanke 2 points. Tottenham again. This is why I don't want to own. I already sold Solanke, by the way. It's on the title. But why I just don't like having Tottenham assets. They go they have an amazing game and they go and lose. Even though Bournemouth away, I didn't expect them to win, to be honest, because both City and Arsenal lost there. So Bournemouth are no mugs, like they say in England. Love that expression. But you know, nothing from Solanke. And Cunha, another disappointing. Now he's had how many blanks? 2 blanks in a row. Now this is it. I mean, just don't want to dwell too much. What is gone, it's gone. Let's just look forward and go to pick team. So this is the team I've had. I've made 1 free transfer. I have 3 more. I had 4 free transfers. Wow, it's crazy. So I made 1 free transfer, bring him EVANILSON because I was going to bring him anyways, and he was increasing in price last night. So I made the call last night. Sold Solanke, brought in EVANILSON. He's already gone to 6.1. So this is it. And for now, this is the team that I have. Raya, Fulham away. I don't know, actually. Fulham has been looking decent lately. Even though that's the thing. Like, Wolves went and beat on Fulham away at that time. 4-1. And they've been losing 2 easier games after that. And Fulham... Who did Fulham beat 3-1 right now? Can we see? No, we can't. I don't have any Fulham players. Anyways, doesn't matter. But Fulham were very decent. Yeah. So Fulham away. Gabriel, I'm expecting to start this time. Ain't Nori, I'm not happy. I just don't know. Like, too many blanks for now. Too many blanks. Two 0 points in a row. Consecutive 0 points, even though he played 90 minutes. I mean, that's not good. It's not giving me confidence at all. And he played... Did he play? He didn't play as a wing back this last game. He played the left center back, which isn't good for his attacking returns, which is why I brought him in, and probably most of you. But yeah, that's something I have to do with the defense, because I'm not happy with the defense at all for now and long term generally. Konsa, Southampton at home, I can deal with that. They might still concede. Aston Villa, they haven't been amazing defensively, to be honest. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyone can concede. So I think Southampton at home is a decent game. So I'm okay with that one. And then on midfield, I've had Salah captain. I don't want to go against Salah again. I'm just too afraid. I mean, he's been... Look at his returns. I mean, it's almost unreal at this point. I think this is his best season so far. Up to this point, Game Week 14. Game Week 1, 14 points, 10 points, 17 points. First blank, Game Week 4. 6 points, 10 points. Second blank, Game Week 7. And then 12 points, 10 points, 9 points, 14 points, 13 points, 13 points, 18 points. Oh my god, how many double digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 double digits in 14 games. This is not normal. It's not normal for Mo Salah. I'm just going to captain him for the rest of the season now. I don't see myself removing the captaincy from him. It's ridiculous. Saka, Fulham away. Decent fixture. I mean, I trust Saka in any game, even the one that they go on. Sometimes he's gonna blank, which is fine. But you know, Arsenal still looking dangerous on set pieces, and he's on set pieces, so could easily get that. He's on penalties, 90-minute man, no problem. Rodgers, Southampton at home. Another good game week for Rodgers, as I said. These three game weeks before City are pretty good. Southampton at home, Nottingham Forest away, maybe not the best, but still, these two, I'm going to play him against Southampton at home. And then I have Palmer, Tottenham away. Again, another decent fixture. Especially with Tottenham being so inconsistent, I expect Chelsea to win that game and probably score a couple of goals. And Tottenham might even have even more injuries in defense, because I think Davies went out injured. On attack, EVANILSON, Ipswich away. I really brought EVANILSON. I really like the fixtures of Bournemouth. And also, Bournemouth are playing very well. You know, they've been pretty consistent so far. And I like him. He's involved in everything. He was unlucky last night, actually. He scored. It wasn't offside, but other chances. So many times he was inside the box and people didn't pass or didn't see him. Just open with a goal. I like him. And that's why I wanted to bring him last game week. And then this game week, I just didn't overthink it. I was like, I'm going to bring him anyways for now. Just have him there for Solanke. Not that Solanke is a bad choice if you have him. I don't think he's a must-sell. But I just don't like that Tottenham inconsistency. And I wanted to have a change. 4 free transfers. I'm going to have to use some of them because I just don't know what to do. I want to refresh my team a little bit. Cunha, West Ham away. Now, this is where I don't know what I want to do because I have some plans. I'll talk to you of that. I mean, West Ham away is not bad considering how bad West Ham have been. But then Wolves have been super bad as well. So I don't know what to do. But their next 3 fixtures are pretty good. And I don't know if it's needed to sell Cunha, especially now for these fixtures. And Jackson for Tottenham away, I expect him to play, which is why I think he was rested. And Buemo is on the bench. for now. I mean, it's not... Probably he could score. I mean, he's on penalties as well. He's still decent, Buemo. I don't mind him, but I think for this game week, I'm going to keep it on the bench. Now, let's just go to the transfers and show you some thoughts that I have very quick without dwelling too much about it, because I'm trying to keep these videos quick. It's just impossible. I mean, last time it went over 20 minutes. So, I have the exact money to go to ISAK. That leaves me with 0 on the bank. Now, I don't mind this. I would love to bring ISAK for Cunha. I don't mind this at all. The problem is, if I do this move, then I don't have money to do my other move, which I planned, is to sell Aina for Gomez of Liverpool. Because I think Liverpool's fixture are pretty good now, and he's going to start until Konate comes back. Kwanzaa didn't look good at all in that game against Newcastle, so I think Gomez is the better of the cheaper options. Now, if I'd had 0.1, just 0.1 is ruining my plans. So yeah, this is I just don't know what to do, because then I would have to use another transfer, which sounds stupid, to downgrade one of the... I mean, 8 Nori I would have loved to sell as well eventually and bring someone else. So I could sell a Nori to, let's say, a Colwill for Chelsea. Then my defense would look much better here. But that means that I would use all my 4 free transfers, which sounds a bit excessive. Like, I rolled 4 free transfers, and now I'm using all of them in one game week, which isn't necessary to begin with. And Colwill is playing Tottenham away, so I don't know. I feel like I really want another good defender. I just don't have... I don't want to invest in the likes of Trent or Van Dijk, I feel. I could, but then I would have to... If I went for João Pedro, for example, then I will have to, I could afford... Here, then I could afford to bring Trent. 7.3 in the bank. That looks good as well. It's just... It's basically... Whether you think that Trent and João Pedro is going to score more points than... Gomez and, for example, ISAK, or someone else, another cheap defender. And I'm not sure about that. João Pedro isn't bad, but he's blanked twice now as well. No, he got an assist this game week. And the fixtures look good, so I don't know. It's so tempting to bring him in. 4 green fixtures. Yeah, I'm just very undecided. This is going to go down to the... It's going to go down because I really like ISAK as well. Their fixtures are good, and I like ISAK as a player. You know, you just want to have those players that you like watching in the Premier League. Have them in the team. And sometimes, like, if ISAK in the next 3 game weeks scored a goal and João Pedro scored 3 goals, that ISAK goal will still feel better just because you like the player. I like João Pedro as well, which is not as much as ISAK. So I don't know. Maybe I should do this move, actually. But I haven't been a big fan of owning Alexander Arnold this season. I just feel like it's not worth the money. Like, value for money, it's not there. But he had 2 assists, and people are just immediately like, "Ooh, Alexander Isak." Why am I saying Isak? Alexander Arnold. That's a good shout. I could bring Van Dijk as well if I wanted someone who's more robust, doesn't get injured as often, because Trent has a couple of injuries this season already. So I just don't know if it's worth blocking that money, and then he gets injured, and then you have to, think of a transfer again. Another thing I can do is, let's restore this, which is what I was intending to do. Sell Buemo for the likes of Bruno Fernandes, for example. I could even bring in, De Bruyne, but it's just too early to make that move. He looked amazing last game week, and their fixtures are not the worst coming up. Barring Aston Villa, United home, that could be a tricky fixture. But other than that, I mean, pretty greenish. So if De Bruyne looks well, it could be a good differential actually, because not a lot of people are gonna have the money to afford him and have the squad structure to fit him. So yeah, or Bruno, and still have some money to update Aina to another, I don't know, 5.3. Konate if he wasn't injured. Yeah. So this is it. Like, what do you think I should do? Please write in the comments. What would you do in this case? I have 3 free transfers. I just don't know. Like, as I said, I would have loved to make this move, bring in ISAK, and then bring in Gomez. Where are you? Gomez. Here. I'm just 0.1 in the bank, and I don't want to use another free transfer. I could roll, or just bring in ISAK and roll for next game week, and then, do something else with that. Or I could downgrade Buemo to someone else, likes of Garnacho or someone cheaper, and then I don't know. Yeah, but please let me know. Write in the comments. What would you do in this situation? Because I do have the transfers, and I thought they were going to come in handy. It's just that, I mean, as I'm speaking about it, I feel that this is a first world problem in a FPL world. Not a lot of people are going to have 4 free transfers and have most of the players that are very hot right now, like the likes of Jackson, Saka. Salah probably people are jumped in by now, but you know, Saka, Jackson, and yeah. It's my defense that I'm not happy for this game week at all. I just don't know who to bring, because some of those cheap, like the likes of Colwill, for example, they're playing Tottenham away. I mean, they're going to concede probably. I can't just be trusted or trust them to keep a clean sheet. And yeah, not many good choice. If you have some, please again write in the comments and leave your suggestions right there. I should be the one being with the ideas. It's just been, I haven't had too much time to watch a lot of content, do some analysis, and check for some players. I wish I did that, but it's been 3 game weeks. It's just a short space of time, plus work and other shit, you know, children. But yeah, this is where I'm right now. I'm gonna post my team on Twitter and Blue Sky tomorrow before deadline, way before, and tell you which choices I made. But for now, I've just made EVANILSON, and I'm probably bringing in ISAK because I really want him on the game weeks. But anyways, thank you for watching a lot. Please like and subscribe. That helps us a lot to grow. And I'll see you on the next. Actually, I don't think, no, there's Champions League next game week, so we're gonna have a game week review on Tuesday. And sorry that this video is coming out on Friday night because I couldn't do it yesterday. My daughter had her first birthday, so I didn't have time to record it, but it's better late than never. But anyways, thank you and bye. See you on Tuesday. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.